Virginia.Video here. We're on our annual Virginia Highlands camping trip. This is the 31st year, and just show you the tunnel here again. I edit one of my videos. The Walker Mountain Tunnel. What we're going to do is get down here and we'll set up camp and everything. I'll show you Virginia.Video setting up some camp, and I'll show you some of the, show you the dirt road, some of that and everything. So I want to show you coming out of the tunnel here too. So.
Whoa!
Yep, we're in Virginia now. Here's the mountains and everything. Look at the traffic on the other side.
That's what I said. Whoa! That's a problem.
I don't know. This guy's blind. He doesn't see. Anyhow, let's get on down the road here, and like I said, I'll show you part of the dirt road that we got to go up to get to the camp, and show you our camp here in a little bit. See you up on top of the mountain. Alright? We're up here at the top of the blacktop where we turn off on the dirt road to go to camp. So I'll show you some of this road up through here. If you pass this spot, you went too far. Hummers Rock, 4 miles. I don't know if it's that far. Is it?
I always thought it was 2.
We got some traffic up here. Let's go up here where the bears hang out. See,
I see it, yes.
See, look, we got White and the dogs
Got
and
me.
all the equipment. Campground, here we come. It's a rough one. Did they still have that sign up back there?
What?
Not suitable for passenger vehicles.
Almost there, T.
Hang on, TT. We're gonna get you up here and get you out the car. Whoa! Almost lost the camera there.
Come on, doggies.
The camera crew ain't doing their job. Well, I sure do look forward to this trip every year. Miss DW, she likes it a lot too. Oh, they put out a lot of gravel up on here. Maybe it is better than it was last year. Anyhow, it's about a 7-hour trip down here from Cincinnati. I used to come down here with a few friends. We used to ride motorcycles down here. It was the first motorcycle, long motorcycle camping trip that I ever went on back in '85. And we've been coming here ever since. Hadn't rode my motorcycle down here in a few years though. So, I don't know. Sometimes we see some of my friends show up on their motorcycles. I don't know if anybody's coming this year or not, but we'll see. All right, just enjoy some of the scenery here, and we'll see you at the camp. See, the potholes are in the same spot every year. Where I almost ran off on my motorcycle one time.
Long ways down.
And I'm back. There's where Fritz crashed. Messed the shoulder up. Here's them cabins. There's a cabin. Hunters use that. Hunters use them cabins in the winter. There's another one up here. Them are private too. Them are not part of the national forest. This one's not fixed up, I don't think yet. This one they kind of let it go. I don't know if anybody owns it or just not taking care of it. Alright, we're coming down the hill towards the camping area.
It's alright, TT. It's alright, TT. It's
We're
alright.
almost there, T.
We're almost there. Look, oh, we almost there. TT, look. See the camping site? We're almost there, T. Just take a left over here. Take a ride, I mean.
There we are.
There our camping site is. I thought we were going in that one.
There we are. That's gonna be home. Right up there. 4 days. 4 or 5 days. However long it's dead. Hey y'all. Hey, we got our camp set up a little bit here. Thought I'd show you around. There's lovely Miss DW. She's not feeling good. Got Wyatt over there. Where's Wyatt? See Wyatt over there? So we got our canopy set up and our tent back there. And I got our coolers out here. Got the dogs. Got TT. Miss DW standing on TT girl underneath the picnic table. Let's see what we got over here. There's where we're going to be building a fire. We got some lump charcoal. And there's our new saw and a lantern there.
My pizza.
What you got there, Wyatt?
I got a pizza I colored.
There's Wyatt. He's got his coloring going on there.
I'm almost done. I'll show you when I'm done.
All right. There's our new dog there. There, Furby. Furby right down there. I was going to show you Boo Boo over here. There's Boo Boo. Poor old Lexi girl didn't make it. We had to put her down a few months ago. So we really miss her. But anyhow, we got the dogs again. And we're up here, Cummers Rock Campground. I'll show you around here a little bit. The campground, ain't nobody here. We got the place to ourselves. Kind of what it looks like. Same as last year, I guess, you know. Blazer made it. One more time. Down the old dirt road I showed you. All right, hey, we got most of our stuff set up. I just want to show you a few things that you need when you go camp. I don't know. Some of you already know all this stuff. I'll just show you what we got. All right. Yeah, I got a lantern. I got 2 lanterns, one over there, and got a stove here, a little stove. It's got a little burner on it. Make my coffee and some stuff on. Make sure you got some propane for it. Here we got a little toaster grill here you put on top of the fire or the stove. Make toast. Let's see. Yeah, it don't hurt to have some fire cube starters. One from Weber. Maybe a switchblade, saw for limbs, or a bow saw like I got over there. Let's see, storage bins. Of course, we got a radio. We got a couple coolers here, one down there, one cooler over here. Let's see what else we got. Here's the radio. Need a radio for news, information, weather. You can't, way up here, you're not going to run into many people knows what's going on. Here's a weather radio. That comes in handy. It's got an alert on it, so it goes off in case of severe weather. Went off one time at home, when an F4 tornado come through within 2 miles. So that woke us up for sure. And it's got the time and everything on it, alarm, temperature somewhere, 77 degrees. Nice little thing there. And of course we got spices over here, salt, pepper, garlic, some other stuff here, brown sugar, tiger sauce, salsa back there for the brats. I don't know, we just got a little bit of everything here. Honey, salsa, water. Make sure you got plenty of water. Here's the food bin over here. Got all the food in here. Let's see what we got in there. We just got bread down in there. Some canned goods and stuff. Condiments.
And some chips.
And some chips. Why it says and some chips. Make sure you got rain gear when you're out in the wilderness. You never know when it's going to rain. Plenty of paper, newspaper. You know what these things are. They throw them in your driveway and they go all over the place. It's like throwing trash in your yard. I don't know. They got a license that they're able to trash up your yard, I guess. And there's a big bin. It's got pots and pans and knives and spoons and dishwashing stuff and coffee stuff and rope. Don't never know when you might want to tie Wyatt up. You know, you got a kid you might need to tie up. Something like that. Plenty of sleeping bags. Tent. Make sure it's waterproof too.
Sure
and some good steaks. And a good fire there. Get you some good old steaks like that. That's one of them 12-inch nails. You can get them at the hardware store cheap. They work great. Up here, I cleaned out the fire pit. Gonna build us a fire there. I scraped out all the trash. Saved all the good coals.
And you need cornfield or whatever it is.
You need what? Charcoal?
Yeah, charcoal.
And you need some wood. I got a little bit of wood here. Some small pieces of wood and some bigger stuff. I'm gonna need to go get some more. Hey, here comes our friends from Withville, I believe. Is that them? Yeah, that's them. That's Dan and Heather. Gotta greet them here. Where is it? Yeah, that's them. That's them.
But they have kids.
Be good to see Dan and Heather again. There they are. Good to see y'all.
How you guys been?
Not too bad. I see you got the family.
Oh, yeah. You're fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
See? You're fine. You must be white.
How you doing?
Heard a lot about you, little one. Thank you for catching the dog.
Messed up the plans and it was a day late.
Stuff happens.
Unfortunately.
We're leaving.
Are you still going? Hey, we're getting ready to cook dinner here, so we're just going to make something real simple here for the little camp dinner there. What we're going to do is make hamburgers, and I'm going to saute some bell pepper and onion right here. I got right here, and we're going to have some baked beans over here, and we're going to make up some dirty rice right here, over here. Some dirty rice. I don't know, we might have something else to go with it. But anyhow, we're settled in a little bit here. We got the tent going on there. Rain suits ready. Everything. I got the fire started over there. And Wyatt over there, he's all happy. Look at him, how happy he is. He's real happy. And Boo Boo, the dog happy too. So anyhow, I'm gonna get this fire rolling a little bit better and get our camp supper on a fire. I'll show you some pictures here in a little bit. morning. Just got my coffee going on here, and we're getting ready to cook some breakfast here. So I'll show you some of what we're going to eat here. By the way, we turned this camp into a dog camp. Dan and Heather, dog sitter, I backed out on them and they had to go to Florida to pick up their kids. This sounds crazy, don't it? And they're going to be gone for a day and a half. Anyhow, we're watching their dogs. They got 3 dogs. We got 3 dogs. There's more daggone dogs around here than there are people. But anyhow, I'll show you some more. Now there's our dogs over there. You got Boo Boo and Burby, and you got TT over there in the chair. And you got another dog back there in the back. And Duke. Hey, Duke. Say hi, Duke. There's Duke. Anyhow, we got some fire going here. See? Got some fire going down there. Tomorrow we're going to cook some ribs, so I'll show you some of that. Hey, another thing is, make sure you bring your chairs. I had to go buy some because we forgot our chairs. Anyhow. Hey, dog. Be quiet, dog. Look, wildlife here. Miss DW.
Well, Pappy walked in it.
Miss DW. Wyatt. Oh, we forgot a dog over there. There's Sadie. Alright. Miss DW's gonna get the fire and the food going here, so we're looking to see what we're gonna have to eat here. Alright? Alright, let's drive up to Cummers Rock. We're leaving the campsite here. We're going to drive up the road.
Yep.
Show you a view of the road.
Miss DW ain't with us. She's taking a nap.
And over there's a shelter house. And we're turning going up the road here. My friend Dan, he said he seen a bear up on the road on back yesterday evening. I ain't never seen no bears up here. But anyhow, yeah, they won't bother you easily. Okay, here's the turnoff to Cummers Rock. See the sign right there? Cummers Rock Overlook.
Going up that hill up here.
There we go. There, I want to show you your water supply. See right there? That's a reservoir. They come up here to bring a water truck up here.
And then
They fill that up with water. And it runs down the hill to the faucet for the water supply for the campground.
so if you ever come up here, that's where you need to get your water from. And it's cold too.
It's cold. There we go. It ain't far up here. It's about a quarter mile. It might be a little bit zigzagging around the mountain here, but it ain't that far from the camp. There's a little turnaround up here where you got to park, and we got to walk the rest of the way up some rock steps to get to the Overlook. Hey, look, there's a new sign.
What's it say?
Look at that. It says, closed at sunset to sunrise. Well, shoot, the best time to come up here is after dark, and you can see all the stars. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you don't want to. A bear might come up there.
Oh yeah, bear might get you. Yeah. Let me park right here. Hang on. There's the steps right there. See the steps? And go up through. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go up the trail here, up the steps. I'm gonna show you part of this. I ain't gonna show you all of it.
So,
Here we go. This is a hike up to Cummers Rock. See up there? Way up in there. Up there's the top. Just a view around here. Alright, here we go. Wyatt's up ahead. I just want to show you part of the trail here and the stairs that goes up. Homer's Rock.
Captain,
There we go.
look for some ticks for the campground. Here's one. More tears up here.
Yep, steps.
How do they make them out of rock?
A few steps. About halfway up. I'm getting winded already. It's a lot steeper than it looks. Yes, I'm getting old. Yeah, almost.
We walked up tall and happy.
Yeah.
Look up here. Look here.
Oh yeah. Campfire Rock, Overlook.
We can see the countryside.
Yeah.
Come on, take a
And here's Campfire Rock. The actual mark. Campfire Rock. Nice view today up here, top of the rock. I'll show you a little view around. Yeah, what do you think, Wyatt?
It's like cool. Like me.
Yeah, really pretty.
Happy. I'm all the way down here.
Over there's Blue Ridge Mountains. Back over this way is a Lookout Mountain, the Pinnacle. I've told you before about that. Rode my motorcycle up that highest one over there. It's like a Jeep trail. Pretty cool. And then back around the Iron Mountain Ridge here where we camped down in there. Down between the two ridges. Back this way. All the way back down through there. That's a pretty good view.
Yep.
I love it.
I'm a Billy goat. I like to climb up rocks.
Yeah.
Billy goat. Billy.
Just having fun. This is the northern part of the Overlook. Overlooking a rural retreat back here. And it's back over in there. In the far mountains. I believe that's Walker Mountain.
Beautiful view out here.
Walker Mountain.
I bet if there was some more depth, we would be in outer pace.
Back over here's Speedwell. This is the first town down in there, and then Withville's the main town back north there towards Walker Mountain. There we go. That's the view this year on top of Campfire Rock. All right, we're gonna go back down off Campfire Rock here. Ready, Wyatt?
I found the eagle feather.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's go down the rock here, Wyatt. We're gonna go back down now.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you all in a little bit. All right? Alright, here we are the last day of the camping trip. I'm going to fix us up some ribs on the grill. I'm going to do them like Dan did them. Me and Dan did them last year, Chef Dan. So I'm going to show you what I got to work with here and get these ribs fixed up. And then I'll show you how I'm going to cook them on the grill and show you what they look like when they're done. So here we go. Here's what we got. Here's them ribs. Smithfield ribs here. Not a bad looking rack of ribs I got at Walmart. And I'm going to use some Riley's rub here, red rub. I might use some other stuff. I'm going to cook them for approximately 2 hours like I usually do. And I'm going to foil them, put some brown sugar in there, and tiger sauce, some parquet, and some honey. I'm missing the honey. I got the honey though. The honey's going to go in the foil. And then maybe fix up some beans. And I'm going to prepare them with the dry rub, of course, that Riley's rub. I'm going to put some mustard on them, and then the dry rub. So I'll show you what they look like when I'm throwing them on the grill. Alright, there we go. Got them ribs on there. I got some of them grape, barbecue grape things from Walmart too to put on there. Anyhow, we're going to go about 275 probably on a temp. That'll be about 4 hours total on it. Oh, we got the tractor Bob coming through. Yeah. They're irrigating there. Well, not irrigating. They're cleaning out the ditches down through here for drainage ditches. That's good to see them doing some work around here. I'll let you see how these ribs look in a little bit. There's them ribs after 2 hours. Hey, they look pretty good, don't they? Hey, now I'm going to foil them. So I'll take them over to the table. Alright, here's them ribs. I'm going to foil them. I'm going to put some of the squirt butter on there. Look like that. Put some honey on there. If I can get it out. Some honey. Sprinkle some brown sugar on there. A little bit more rub. Oh, not that much rub. A little bit more. And I'm going to put some tiger sauce on there. I'm going to put a little bit more brown sugar on there and spread it all out. Oops. Spread some more brown sugar on there. And then foil it. Wrap it in this foil about 2 times. Put her back on the grill for about another hour or so. Unfoil them. Finish them on top of the grill for another 30 minutes and firm them up. I'll show you some pictures. There's them ribs right here. They look pretty good. And then I took them out of the foil and then put them back on the grill, open grill, for about 20 minutes is all. But they're tender as a baby's butt. Let me show you. You just use a toothpick and you run it in and out between the bones like butter. Like that. So they're ready. I'm gonna wrap them in foil here for about 30 minutes till our baked taters are done and the beans, and we're gonna eat dinner. I'll show you some pics. We're leaving Cummers Rock. Over there, they got the dozer going again.
Oh, they're just uncovering the drain.
Yeah, they're just doing the drains. Well, it's another year. Another 31 years coming down here. Mount Rogers National Recreation Area.
We got Boo Boo, we got
Baby, we got
Furby, we got TT,
Yeah,
and I lost my voice yelling at 6
and
dogs.
we're leaving Cummers Rock Campground. We'll see y'all next year, hopefully. Y'all take care now.